Hello everyone, I'm a Dark Gamer, and I think it's time to play some Hearthstone. So, for a while now, I've been thinking about starting to upload videos on Saturday as well as my Monday through Thursday schedule. So we're going to give this a try for a few weeks, see how it goes. If it drives me too crazy, then I might have to go back to just the Monday through Thursday schedule. If it doesn't seem to be that much of a problem, then this will become a regular thing. So, I haven't actually played Hearthstone in quite a while. Goblins vs. Gnomes came out, I messed around with it a little bit, and then I sort of stopped. So I do have some Goblins vs. Gnomes cards, but I don't have a lot of them, and so I can't build, like, many of the top-end decks. I also don't have a lot of legendaries, and definitely not a lot of the good ones. So, that's going to limit what I can do for now. If we do this enough, I'll get more cards, and, you know, we'll see what... The aim is to get to Legend 1, but I don't expect that to happen this video. And, in fact, this video is probably not going to be more than, like, 3 games. I'm going to sit down and play a 10-game session, and I'm just going to cut it up into however many chunks I need to. So, and the reason for 10 games is because that is how many games you can get gold for in a single day. I'm going to be playing Mage because 2 of my quests are for Mage games. And if I get the gold, I can then do a video for some Arena. So the deck we'll be playing today, I call Under Construction. And it's your pretty standard mech mage deck, although you'll notice I'm missing a couple things. I don't, the Boulder Fist Ogre would ideally be a piloted Sky Shredder. The Water Elemental, the Water Elementals would be piloted piloted Shredders. The Bolt, what are these cards called? See, I don't know my Goblins vs. Gnomes cards all that well. Shredder. Crafting mode. Not Sneeds. What's the other one? I know there's another Shredder. Okay, I think it's Mechanical Sky Golem or something like that. Golem. Yeah, Piloted Sky Golem. Okay, so yeah, that's the one. The Boulder Fist would be a Piloted Sky Golem. The Water Elemental would ideally be the Piloted Shredder. What else was the difference? There was something in here that wasn't supposed to be here. The duplicates would be Unstable Portals, and the Mad Bombers would be Black Goblin Blast Mages. I just don't have the cards. It happens. So, with that in mind, we're going to take this into ladder, and we're going to see how it does. So, I will see you when the game starts.
Jaina versus Anduin.
Alright, first game, up against a Priest. Priest is actually my favorite deck type. I play tons and tons of Priests. Let's see if I'm good enough to wreck his face. I'm going to keep the Mana Worm and the Snow Chugger for turn 1 and 2 plays. I was hoping to get a spell for the Mana Worm, but maybe we'll draw into something. Or we'll get a Cogmaster. That actually is a better turn 1 play because we have the Snow Chugger. Priest doesn't have too many things it can do to a turn 1 Cogmaster, so we're going to get away with it. Then we're going to toss down Snow Chugger and hit him for 3.
Well played.
So we're in a good position right now. That's going to die quickly. I want to play this, but I need to get rid of this. And we'll toss down the Mana Worm just so we're mana efficient.
I'll fix you. Check it.
Well played.
So we're 8 life ahead, doing really well. We've got the Tinkertown or the Mechanical Yeti next turn, depending on what needs to be played. He just took a couple cards from our deck. I don't know how much help he got there. So he played nothing, so we're going to go with the Tinkertown to get the spare part.
Something needs tinkering?
Which gives us a Whirling Blades. We're going to hold on to this. We do have an Antonidas in the deck, and that makes him a good play. Actually, 2, 5, 6, 7. No, nowhere close to lethal. If this could get us lethal, I'd play it now because it would power up the mana worm, but it's not worth it.
Wanna blow something up?
Mad Bomber. No help at all from the Mad Bomber. And so that looks like the 2 cards he got from us. The Annoyatron is, well, annoying. Especially because it looks like he's powered shielding it. But that is something we can deal with. So the solution here is to ping it for 1.
Well played.
Hit it for 4. Then we're going to want to kill the bomber.
Well played.
Play another chugger.
I'll fix you.
And then hit him in the face.
You have best.
Alright, that's about what I was figuring. Alright. So that went well. I don't expect all the games to go that well, but we are pretty low in the rankings, so we're not going to run into too much tough competition this early on. All I can say is, you know, sometimes these things happen, sometimes they don't. So let's go to the next game.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Alright. Gonna keep the Cogmaster and the Frostbolt. Gonna toss the Yeti and hope for another early game mech. Perfect. And we got the Yeti back. So that's actually a really good setup right there, because that turned that into a turn 3.
I feel icky.
It's a little disappointing.
Hurry up.
So play the Mech Warper.
Online.
Play the Clockwork because it's free.
Ready.
And unfortunately, I think we have to hit the
I'll fix you.
Leper Gnome. That's fine. We just didn't have the mana to deal with it and keep the Cogmaster.
I am ready.
Alright, so we're gonna just get rid of that.
Oh.
It keeps us from pulling another minion, but we currently have board. We currently have board control, so that's, I think, better. And next turn we can either play the Spider Tank and do some damage to whatever he plays, or... Yep, that's about what I figured. Okay, so... I think the play here is Frostbolt this, hit, and Spider Tank. It's all about keeping board control. This game, I mean, you know, in general. The more you control the board, the more likely you are to win. Shamans make that a little painful because of their hero power, but so far he's not doing anything we can't handle. So now we're going to toss out the Mechanical Yeti. We're going to hit this. We're going to just hit him in the face for 1 with our hero power rather than play the Mad Bomber because it's kind of unreliable. And we're in a good position to win this game now. Alright, Fire Elemental. Was a little afraid of that. Well, let's see what can I do about this. If the Mad Bomber hits it even once, I can kill it with the Yeti. Let's
Mechazard!
hit him in the face with that first, just in case the bomber decides to kill him. Or I could just hero power and then hit it. I think that's actually the better way to go about this. And then we'll play Water Elemental to have some board control. So this is really great because if we actually draw our Archmage Antonidas, we can give it stealth, which means he can't do anything to it. And then we can just repeatedly fireball him to the face.
Handle it!
Alright. Pretty good board on his part. And he had the same device, so we can't kill the direwolf. Let's go ahead and play the duplicate, because most of this would be really nice to duplicate if it dies. Although I think we're going to sack the Clockwork Gnome to kill the raid leader,
Mechazard! Oh!
just to minimize the damage we take. We still have 4 mana. Not a lot we can do. I'm going to hit him in the face. And then I think it's time to gamble. Because if the Mad Bomber hits that wolf twice, it'll die.
Something up?
That's the only way I can hit it. Not what I was looking for, but it got him down to 8 health. Let's go ahead and just pop him in the face for 1. Because he's at such low life now, where as long as I keep applying the pressure, I should be fine.
Handle it!
I kind of figured that was coming. He's probably going to kill...
Power.
What's he doing? I'm not sure. Gonna hit me in the face and then take out the spider tank. That's what I figured. Which is fine. I get 2 more spider tanks. And then we win.
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it!
GG.
No.
Alright, that's 2 down. 8 to go. And we finished our first quest. I maybe could have replaced that with a 60 gold one, but I didn't check. So, we're actually up to 120 gold now. I could do an arena run, but I'm going to finish my ladder run before I do that. So, here we go for 3rd game.
Jaina versus Jaina!
You asked for it. My magic will tear
Alright.
you apart.
We have a mana worm opening here. I'm going to toss the spider tank. Actually, 1, 2, 3. No, I kind of like this. It's got a good curve to it. I don't know what kind of mage this is. I'm kind of afraid fatigue mage has become really popular, and if it's that, I don't know if I can handle it. But we're going to see what happens. Fatigue Mage, for those who don't know, the idea of the deck is to make your opponent run out of cards in their deck and die through fatigue. It's become very popular. Unstable Portal.
Stand ready.
Okay. Well then, let's freeze it. And then we'll hit him in the face. It's frozen, so it's no threat to us. We'll kill it next turn. That was very interesting. I did not know you could get other class cards from Unstable Portal. That's going to be amazing when I get one. He opts to just hit my Mana Worm. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the Cogmaster. And kill that. I almost forgot to do that. I was about to play the Clockwork Gnome and hit this for 2. Alright, so next turn we can throw down Spider Tank and Clockwork Gnome and hit him for 5. Or probably kill whatever he plays out. Depends on what he plays, but opts to play a secret this turn. Interesting. I don't think Hunter's the one that has snipe. I don't think he can kill something I can't put into play. Just in case, I'm going to do the gnome first. Alright, so playing stuff is safe. I'd rather keep Cogmaster if it's a Vaporize, so I'm going to attack with the worm first. Good call on my part.
I'll fix you.
And we hit him in the face. So I did lose a minion there, but it was the one that I would rather lose in that situation. Yeah, I figure he's gonna kill the gnome. But that gives us a spare part, which is a freeze. Alright. We'll throw down Mech Warper.
Portals online.
We'll throw down Snow Chugger. And we'll hit him in the face for a bunch of damage.
Job's done.
So, really, truthfully, we're doing really well against this other mage, and I don't know what kind of deck he's playing. I really just haven't seen I haven't seen enough of it. Water Elemental's a little difficult to deal with. He's at 16 health. That's definitely going to get played this turn. I could freeze it. That might be the best way to go about solving. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... I could hit that for 3 with the spider tank without the spider tank dying, but then just pop it. I'm gonna play that. Stealth. Alright, now let's just freeze this. And then hit him as hard as we can.
I'll fix you.
Because this puts us in a position where we're very likely to win. This might actually be Fatigue Mage. 2, 5, 8, 10, 14. Yeah, we had lethal. I think he was doing the count too, so. And we rank up. Alright. Did I say 10 games was all you could get gold from? That's wrong. It's 10 of those. It's 30 games. So I don't know if I'm going to sit here and play 30 games, but we'll see what happens. It'll probably actually be 9 because it's increments of 3, although I started with 1 in the hole, so probably going to get 8 games out of me today, although not in all the same video.